Okay. Let's see what's going on in the market. So we got some big news right here. This is from the unemployment that comes out every Thursday. And the bottle's already on top of that 515. It said it was going down. This is a bounce signal. And you see it's been going down. This is a big win right here. It's wants to get in at 42,513. And now we see it went down a whole $100. That's so many pips. It's ridiculous. So right now that's 1,000 pips. $100 down on US30 is 1,000 pips. And it looks like it's going to keep on going down. And I'm looking at the news, and I was just reading U.S. unemployment is really bad today. It's like horrible. So the big companies must have been firing people, laying people off, because the unemployment is like extremely worse than what they thought. Last week, it was 225,000 people were unemployed. That means people are taking new unemployment benefits. But this week, they predicted 231, but they were way off, and it's 258. So that means they were off by 27,000 people more unemployed this week than what they thought. And that's a big, steep number. And if you look at it, you can see different news reports and everything like that. The stuff just came out. And I think it's just going to keep on going down. You know, the market's going to open up at 6:30 my time. It's 6 o'clock right now. So when that opens up, there's going to be some more going down. So it's really amazing what's going on right now. And this is on the 15 minutes, and the bot gave this signal out right here. It kind of gave you a signal earlier at 1:30 that it was going down also, but this one right here is a better signal. This is the 90% signal, the bounce strategy signal that said it was going down. So that's really crazy. Here goes another sell signal right here, kind of telling us at 2:30 it was going to go down this morning. So you could have been out already, out of this thing. But I kind of think that I know from just the support and resistance, it was right here. Red was too high. Green was basically kind of too low throughout the whole week. If you look, this is what's been going on, you know, ever since right here. And that was last Thursday. And it's just been going in between these lines and heading back in it the whole week. I've been tracking that. And so I already kind of knew it was going to come way down. I feel like it was going to come way down. But because of this news, this is really some bad news right here. Plus the CPI came out too. So let's look at the things that came out at 5:30 this morning. So we got the CPI, this is the interest rate, and the interest rate's a little higher than what was expected. They expected it to go down to 2.3. It was at 2.5, but it didn't go down as bad as or as much as they thought. So that's not good information either. And this right here is just really bad. The predictions were way off. So that means that, you know, there must have been some mass firings. If we probably look at politically, you know, like Elon Musk might have like fired a lot of people or something. Because we know politically right now, the Republicans are trying to make the economy look really bad so Trump gets elected. And they'll do whatever they can do to say that, you know. Another thing they've been doing is saying that the government's not trying to help people in Florida with the storm disaster because Florida's governor is Republican. And they found out that that's a lie. So right now, the economy is in chaos because of this election that's about to happen. And that's what it is. Let's see how many how many days are we away from the election? So this could get back to normal. Election's gonna be, so you could basically do the election right now. You can send in your stuff, but the last day is gonna be November 5th. And as we see, that's like really close. Let's see. I got a little tracker thing. And I'm independent, so I can care less who wins the election really this time around. Let's see here. And I'm not trying to look at this. I'm trying to look. They usually have like a little countdown of the election. Let's see, election countdown. I think here it is right here. All right, so we got 26 days left. It's less than a month, and that's why people are starting to get hysterical. This is probably the time where people's parents start tripping on them, and everybody's Republican gets mad at the Democrats. Democrats get mad at the Republicans and all that stuff. So just get ready for that. But as you can see, it's going down. It's in a super trend right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's in a super trend. It's over this. And that's why it probably hit right here, this exponential moving average, and bounce back up. But I'm really predicting it just to just keep on falling through. I'm predicting another big thing because this is like super high. Look how high we are in this thing. If we look at the days, we can see that this is a really high market that we're in right now. It's way up there. I mean, it did get to 42,643, right? That's like the highest I think it's ever been. Look, you don't see it ever going back that high. So right now we're at the highest that it's ever been. And something that kind of tells me that the market's going to open and go down also with US30 is Apple. Like you can look at Apple, and that's the biggest mover in US30. And what's cool about Apple on TradingView is it shows you kind of where it's at right now. Look at this. A lot of people don't know about this, but it's showing you the pre-market right here. You see this thing that says pre? And that means it's showing you like where the market's going to open up at. So if you look, and I just seen it, it was at like 28. It was like right here a second ago. Now look, it's all the way down to 27. And yesterday the market closed at 29.50. So the market is going to open up at 27, 227. And it's like, and I think that it's going to keep on falling. I feel like usually Apple, what's going to happen is it's going to go 50% back up, which will mean it will probably go like right here, but it doesn't always do that. But it's good money to there's more of a percentage that's going to fight its way back up if it started down, or it's going to fight its way back down if it started up higher than when it closed. But today I wouldn't even do that. And what do I mean by that? Like right here. Okay, it started or it ended right here at 221, and then it started right here at 224. But you see that, yeah, it did. It went back down 50%, right? Almost just a little wick, but then it just kept on going up. So if you don't catch it on the first 15, 30 minutes, you're going to lose money. Here's another one. So it ended right here at 226. It started right here at 224. What did it do? It worked its way 50% back up. You could have got out like right here, and then you see it just tanking, going the opposite way. So just be careful. Here it is again. It ended right here, right? It started right here. Did it ever go back up? No, it just zoomed down $3 in 30 minutes. And this is on Tuesday. So you got to be very, very careful right now what's going on with this market, because according to the heat map, this is the last 4-hour heat map. You see that everything's turned gray, but last night this thing was cooking. Everything was green. So that's why the market just kept on going up, 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 and away. But now if we look at the 4 hours, everything's gray. That means it's neutral, kind of. And if we look at the 1 hour, everything is neutral also. So when 6:30 heads around in 20 minutes, it's like, does this whole map turn red? How do we know what happened? Why is there so much unemployment? There's really not that much news on here yet, because this just happened. But you can bet your bottom dollar that there was some stuff that was this bad, or something that happened that was super horrible. And I also went back and I let everybody that's on now talk too. But so we're looking at just bad stuff for the economy right now. We see this little green candle going back up. Do we think that's a real green candle going back up? Well, I think that's just breathing. I think that it was going down so fast that it has to breathe a little bit. This is a super huge candle. And, I'm expecting the next candle to kind of like really go down, because it's fighting to get back in where it's been in this week. This was the top of this week mostly, and this was the bottom of the week. And as you look at this. You see how, all yesterday it died out, and it was in this range right here that I'm talking about, right? And then, it did kind of go out of the range right here just a little bit, though. This is still wanting to see it push back up. So we could have known by just this support and resistance that I had here this whole week, that when it went into this low area right here, it was going to try to push back up, right? Here we go right here where it started, being in this higher area, and we could have known it was going back down, because it's been like this for like 2 weeks. Here goes last week right here, Friday, right? Friday it was in this area right here, and we got this buy signal. Yes, it did go up because of the bot, and this did go up because of the bot too. But look how it's always staying in for 2 weeks. Is just staying in this little box for us. This is even, here we go right here. It was outside the box. What it do? It tried to force its way back into this area. And here we go right here. This was Tuesday on the 1st, and we see that it's in this box perfectly, right? It goes out of the box, comes back in, goes under the box, comes back in. It's like it's trying to force its way into this box right here. And now we're 3 weeks back, and we still see that it's generally in this box for like 3 weeks. So I put this up a long time ago. Here it is again. Now we're 4 weeks out, and it's still trying to be up in this support and resistance. And so that's why you need to know, look, it's in the support and resistance right here. You need to know the support and resistance, because it's always going to try to force its way back in. And this is, now we're a month almost out, and it's still in this little box that I did. I wish I could find out, like, when did I put this on there, right? Because that's amazing how it's still just in there like that. But so what do we think is going to happen? We think that it's going to go down and get back in this box. It went out right here. This is the highest the market's been. I think this is the highest US30's ever been. Like, let's see. US30 highest price. And so the highest price was what? September 26th, 2024. It was at 42,720. This is the highest it has ever been, ever. So anytime we get a high like that, usually what happens, it starts falling back down. Now, one thing about US30 is different. Even though it's at the highest it's ever been, you kind of got to be careful by just thinking it's going to come back down. You got to do more research than that, because gold's at the highest it's ever been. It kept on rising, right? So what makes us think the US30 is going to come back in and fall down because it's at its highest it's ever been? Here we go right here. We're just going back to the market. Here it is. It's way over. Look, the I'm talking about this market that was always here is down here at 42,150. So I took a trade at, I think it was 42. It was like 450, because I was looking at the bot and everything, and I was like, yeah, this is going down. But should I get out of my trade? No. It's only a little bit down right now. I feel like this is going to go down about 400 points. Is it going to go down all today? Probably not. The days that the US30 goes down, if we look, is Monday and Friday. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday is usually cooking and usually going up. So some people just make money just off of that trade alone, because most of the time when you're trading US30, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, it's always going up. Right. And so let me show you. And the reason why I always talk about US30 is because it's the number one that I trade. Always pick something that you trade more than everything else, because that's going to serve you, and you're going to make a lot of money if you just study. You got to study this thing, right? You got to really study. So here goes. Let's look at Monday. Let's just start this week out and see what happened, right? We know the market reopens on Sunday, but this market really doesn't start cooking till Monday morning. So we see right here, Sunday, okay, it's just plateaued right here. And then what do we see? It just falls down. Monday, it falls down, right? Monday, everything is going down. We're talking about 300, 400, dollars. The market fell. Now, here we go. Look at this. So where does Tuesday start? So Monday's right here. And then we have Tuesday starts right here. Okay. Just remember, Tuesday's right here. We look on the bottom. It says Tuesday. Look, Tuesday. Okay. Now, what happens on Tuesday? The market starts going up. If you just knew that, you could start making money right away. Look at US30, how it's going to go. Is it going to come back down? Yeah, but look, it's going to still fight its way back up. The boss says to take it down. It goes way down. But look, it keeps on fighting its way back up. It's Tuesday. Right? And we're still up right here. Even though it looks like it's starting to go down, we're still up. Now, Wednesday. Look at Wednesday. What does Wednesday do? Bam, up, big. Right? Wednesday, up, and away. Now we're on Thursday, which usually it goes up also on Thursday. But today we had some bad news, and I think that it's going to go down because of this bad news and keep on going down to try to get back in this area right here. But just if you knew that strategy on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the market most of the time is going to go up, you would have known that you could have got in on Tuesday and just stayed in till, Wednesday or until Thursday, because that's when the major news comes out. Is usually on Thursday, the biggest news. Let's look at the week before. Let's see if we see anything about Tuesday to Thursday going up. Let's just look, find out if this is something that happens all the time, or is this something that just happened one time? All right, here goes Tuesday right here. And Monday's right here. So this is Tuesday. And part of the day, Tuesday fell, and then boom, it went right back up. Right, and then it kind of fell again. Let's see what happened on Wednesday. Wednesday, what? Boom, went back up. this is at 12 o'clock. So you could have got in at 12 o'clock at night, and then bam, you see it go up, up and away. Thursday. I'm going to show you on Thursday the news event, right? This is 12. And here's the news event right here, 5:30. And then 6:30. This is when the market opened up. It went way down when the market opened up. And if we could have caught it when it went way down, we could have waited, wait for it to go down, and then we could have took it back up. Look how high it went back up in the next half an hour. And then you see, what is it trying to do? Go up. The bot's even telling you it's trying to go up, up. Here goes Friday right here. And then what does Friday do? Tries to head back on down. And then it goes back up. And what happens on Monday? Like I said, Monday it tries to go down. This is 12 o'clock Monday. Boom, it falls down. Falls down Monday. Monday falls. Right, here goes Tuesday trying to go back up. So Monday on US30 historically goes down. And Friday historically it goes down. And let's look. US30. And I was looking at something on here. And there was, where was it? I think this is it. Best times to trade. That's the Forex guide. Let's see. And this is stuff that you got to research and you got to know about. So they're telling you the best market hours is 9:30. Well, what's 9:30? That's what time we're about to be on right now. It's about to be 6:30 my time, which is 9:30. They're talking about East Coast time. And that's when the market opens up. And this is how the volatility happens. Volatility per day. We see that Monday has the lowest volatility. Thursday has the most. And I seen something, I think it was on Encyclopedia. Investopedia is really good. I like this one. But this is just talking about Forex, this article. But we can look up US30 on here and see if they have anything. Nope, don't really see anything. And this is what I do. I'll start reading articles. I'll start looking at things because all this research really means something. I'll tell you the best trading hours. But there was one thing that I seen, it was cool because it was showing like Monday was super high. I mean, it was going down. So instead of it just showing us the volatility, there was another one that I seen that had Monday down underneath, and then these bars going up, and then Friday going down also. And it would show the volatility because the volatility is based on the bar graph, which I thought was pretty cool. But now I don't see it. I remember it was blue. I think it was Investopedia. But why does that matter? Well, if you're gonna just strategize on the US30, then you need to know that. You need to know like what day does it go up, what day does it go down historically, so you can see, US30 historical data. This is just historical. And isn't that cool? I thought it was really cool that US30 is like historically at its highest it's ever been right now. which could be a good thing or a bad thing, because some people, since it's at a historical high, they're just going to say, well, it's going to go down, right? But there's some things that will make it so it stays up too. You got to be careful, because what are the new US30s? There's new companies in the US30, and that might be the reason why it keeps on going up. Let's see. New companies in the US30. And this matters right here. Let's see. All right, these are the companies. And what I want to do is I want to find out like which ones. I think Amazon is the new one. I think Amazon is the new company. I think it was Amazon. Let's see here. Let's see. What is the new? Add it to US30. I should have just asked the AI. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Here goes the new ones right here. Honeywell, Salesforce. Amazon was already on here. Okay, so the newest Dow 30 companies are Amgen, Honeywell, Salesforce. They were added effective August. Oh, there's some newer ones in this. This might be an old article. Let's see here. Let's just ask, when was Amazon? Okay, so yeah, like I thought, Amazon was just added in February. So this is major. Like, why do we see record highs? Because of Amazon. Amazon's like the new Costco, the new Walmart, the new everything, right? And it's crazy because, see, Amazon just had that Amazon Prime for the last 2 days. Do we think that's going to do something to the market? Yeah, you're dang right. Let's look at Apple. It's about to start. The market's about to start. Let's see if Apple's still heading down on the pre. Let's open up and let's look at Amazon, because Amazon is something that was just added. It's one of the last ones. Here goes Amazon right here. We're going to add this to our list. But let's see here. And so here's Amazon. We got a buy signal on Amazon. We would have won money on that. Got a buy signal right here. We would have won. And so I love, the stocks. Sell, we would have won. I love the stocks. Buy, we would have won. I love the stocks. The biggest ones in the US 30 are also got a track, right? The number one biggest one is Apple. But this is also affecting a lot of the data. And look at this. So, right, Apple's going down, but look, the pre-market for Amazon is up. $2 up. Way up here. And we're right here on the market when it closed yesterday. And at 6:30 when it opens, it's saying it's going to be up here. And we got one more minute, and we'll see it jump up here really quick. And it's a good thing, because Amazon Prime was making money. So even if everything else opens up at a disadvantage on this map right here, it's like Amazon is big. You see how big Amazon is compared to Apple. Apple is at as big as Amazon, Walmart, and Home Depot put together. You got to see that with your eyes, right? If we just looked at the percentage, I wish it would show the percentage. Let's see. There's probably some kind of filter where we can see the percentage. But as you can see, that Apple is bigger than Amazon, Walmart, and Home Depot all put together. That is crazy. Here it is. It just started. Amazon is up 1% right now, really fast. And the two biggest ones are down. Let's see what happens here. Let's go back and let's see, because the market just opened. Look how far the market opened up for Amazon. And it should push back down. We see it pushing back down right now. There it is right there. It's trying to work its way back down 50% to where it left off at. And so that's always usually good money. Here it is right here. This one was up here, started down here. What is it trying to do? It's trying to push its way back up to the market. There's people that are preset to just do this little gap right here, just to get back to where it is. Even if they just do it for a couple seconds or a couple minutes, you'll see it start pushing its way back up, and then it will go back down afterwards. But Amazon is way up. It's actually outside the Bollinger Band. Here it is right here, trying to push its way back in. So if you would have just, as soon as 630 hit, bam, you say down, because it started way down here. You would have made money already. You would have been done, and you could have been not trading anymore today, right? The same thing with Apple. If you had just said, okay, as soon as Apple starts 630, it's going up because it was way up here, you could have been done trading. You could have put, 2 lots, 3 lots right here. And most of the time, 70%, 80% of the time, it's going to go back to where it was. Look, you see exactly what I was telling you on that stopgap thing. So let's see, how is this affecting this? Bam. What did we say was going to happen with the US30? We said that we thought what? It was going down. Look what happened. It started pushing its way back up, right? This was the early market news that drove it down, and then it started pushing back up, and now it went right back down at 630 really fast. So what do we think is going to happen? I mean, I hope that it's going to keep on going down to get back in here, right? But we also got to look at Amazon Prime. We know that Amazon Prime, got the market looking good, and we knew that Apple started lower than what it should have been. So that could be why this thing opened up so low, but I'm still predicting this to keep on going down. So if you would have got in right here when my prediction was to go down, that was at 42,500. Now it's down almost $100 already. You would have been done trading. So that's what kind of trading we want to do. We want to be done in, a couple minutes to an hour at the most. You never really want to trade more than an hour during this volatile time. You want to get in, get out, get in, get out. And here it is, it's still going down. I want this to just have an extreme candle to keep on going down. Right now, it's kind of acting like this is a support right here. What do I mean? Well, what I see is that right here, this little area is acting as a support. Like it's trying to break it, right? And we wanted to break this support right here. We want this support to be broken. But what we see is it's dipping underneath and coming back up. So this will be a good place if you were a scalper and you seen something like that. You would say, okay, every time it hits that area, it's going back up, and every time it hits this area right here, is going back down. Right? So you could have predicted this. When it went down here, you could have said it's going up. You would have made money. Even if you would have got in right here and it was, still went down further, you could have got money because it went back up. Now, how do you get to that point? Well, you get to that point right here. You see that it started right here, and then the candle ended right here. This is just a wick, right? Then you see Then what happened right here? The next candle, what? Started right here, right? And you see it went up. And so you see both of these candles right here basically ended right here. Even though they wick further down, they ended right here. So you could have predicted that this one right here was going to do the same thing. It was going to go up right here, right? And then what you see up here is that it stopped up here. 1, 2, 3 times it stopped at this red line. And then right here, when it opened up this new candle at 6:30, it went down. So you could have just said, hey, it had big time resistance right here. I'm going to get in to go down right here, and it went down. And so this is how the most people in the world trade, just according to support and resistance, right? Now, what I said is that I feel like it's going to keep on going down. Well, you can get in right here, but eventually, if you think it's going to keep on going down, you shouldn't even take this trade going up. Why? Because if you really think it's going to keep on going down, then you take this trade going down up here, right? Because you want to be a one-way trader. And that's what we're seeing, that it's still going down right here. Let me show you on the 15-minute, a little bit more. Right here, the bot took this going down. It's a 4-point trade. We could have won money, right? Could have even won money if we took it again down right here. But what we see is it's still trying to push. Let's look at the 5 minutes and see how it's trying to push down right here. Obviously, this is the tops, right? This is the bottoms down here. We see that where the pile up is. And here it is. It's still going down, 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 down. And we wanted to break out of this Bollinger Band on the bottom, just keep on heading down. And now let's look at Amazon, right? Amazon did what it was supposed to do. It started right here and went down here, and you could have got out, right? But who knows what's going to happen with Amazon, because it just had the 2 best days. Well, I don't know if they're the best days, but I think there's 3 days that Amazon Prime goes ham, selling a lot of stuff. And that was the last 2 days, the 8th and the 9th. And so this might be going up because of that, right? But we look at Apple, and what's Apple doing, right? It tried to push its way back up 50%, couldn't make it 50%, but you could have still made money on that starting right here, going up that fast to try to get back to where it was. But what do we see? Apple going down. So it started out down and it's still going down. So if we look at the heat map, boom, red. Microsoft red. Amazon's the only big company that's green. So if these companies keep on falling because of unemployment, Home Depot's big too. Now, when it goes to where it's almost 2%, that means that you got to account for 2 of these boxes. So 2% here and 0.5%. You take 1/2 of this Walmart and you say it's red, right? Then you take 2 boxes of Home Depot and you cover that up. Boom, boom. Amazon's not looking so good right now. And nothing else is really, because I got it on the 1 hour. But let's look at the day. Now Apple's almost 1%. Microsoft's almost 1%. And Amazon's 1%, right? But Home Depot's almost 2%. All these reds right here. Reds, right? 0.5% right here means nothing. This looks like it's going down, you guys. This looks like it's going down. And what do we see right here? It's going down like crazy. I just turned, but look at this. Boom, man, this is wild. Look at how far it's going down. So we predicted the right way. I told everybody that US30 was going down. I got on a 1/2 hour before it started. Gave you guys reasons to why it's going down. You guys could have been out right now with a lot of money. You guys could have been gone right here. You guys don't have to keep on waiting. But I think it's still going to go down, right? This is the volatility of the market right here that it is pushing back up. But if you guys would have got in when the market started right here to go down, because we predicted to go down, I mean, you're talking about right now, you're 1,000 pips of profit, right? It went all the way down to where you were 1,500 pips in profit right here. If you would have just had, one lot size, that could have been $10,000 right here. If you would have even had it on 0.1 lot size, you could have been up $1,000 already. Just from knowing that, you know, that it was going down. Now, is it going to breathe and do this? Yeah. Yeah, it's going to breathe. Right. And remember, this right here is the new from today. So let's just get rid of this. And where is the support and resistance? You know, let's look at that. Support and resistance is so far down, we have to go to a bigger time frame to even find out what it looks like. That's 15 minutes, big candles, right? Just having this bot right here tell you that a 90% trade, take it down right here, brother. This right here is worth the indicator's monthly price right here. Just to know this right here. And you could have got out way down here, or you could have stayed in and you could still be in the trade riding it. But anybody else would have got out right here and just said, I'm done. That's enough for me for the whole week. Right? Just that little thing right here. But I want to show you guys let's look and find out, like, this is where it should be at in here. This is where it should be, way down here. So we're still in, letting it go down. But you guys don't have to be greedy, because you guys weren't looking at this trade for the whole week and for a month and everything like that. You guys just want to get in and get out, get in and get out, right? Now, if you guys were trading like a day style, you guys would still be in this trade right now. Now, a day style, you would have been in, you know, probably 0.05, you know, 0.04 or something, and you guys would be looking for the market to really crash or the market to really go up. But if you're doing, like, let's say you got $1,000 in here and you're doing 0.1 lot sizes, you guys would have been done. You guys would have doubled your money, actually, right? If you had $1,000 in here and you guys took that trade that I told you to take up here before the market started at 6:30, you guys would be done right now. You would have doubled your money just right here, from here to, let me show you where you doubled your money at, right here. So when it went right here, and you see it went way down further, but from here to where I told you to get in, it was going down right here. You would have been done right now. You would have been done. You would have been out of this trade right here, and you would have doubled your money in one day. That's why it's valuable to always trade. You know, I like to trade on when the market is really moving, and usually that's the Thursday is the biggest one. And there's even a Thursday, like there's one Thursday that it does the month, right? This is just the week right here, but there's one Thursday that it's gonna do. Let me see here. There's gonna be one Thursday where the unemployment is for the whole month. And I think that might be the last Thursday of the month. Let's see. Employment. Let's see if this is for the month. Okay, the way to tell is right here. This is weekly, right? 7 days apart. And so what we're looking for is the one that is a month apart. I think this is it right here. Nope, that's 7 days. It might be the beginning of the week, the first week of the month, maybe. Let's see here. Oh, and maybe that was it then. Let's see. Let's go back to the last one I was looking at. Employment costs. Yeah, here it is right here. So this employment cost index only happens what? July. This is like every 2 months it's skipping. So that's not it either. Let's look and see. When is the unemployment month? monthly unemployment. Okay, it's the first of the month. First Thursday of every month is that big unemployment. And that's the one that's gonna go like nutska. Let's go look. No, we'll just go to the market and look. It's still going down, you guys, like I was telling you. I don't know if you're in or not. But let's look at gold. Let's go to gold because gold's gonna move more. So let's look at the first of the month because it was just the other day, right? Wasn't that far away. Let's see here. Thursday, and we're looking for Thursday. What time, everybody? 5:30. Here it is right here. And we see this big candle going up and down. And then we see the market move to when it opened really a lot. But that's not even, well, how many? That is probably a lot of dollars. So that's at 2,654. And that's so it went $11 down right here because of that report. Let's look at how this affected US30 on this day. And we're looking for 5:30. Okay, 5:30. 5:30. And this unemployment didn't really do that much. But look at how crazy this market happened when it opened up that day. It's just boom, 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 boom. It's just bouncing all over the place. And it's way up here. The market should be in here, everybody. It's way up here. You can see the red line. Look. But just to know if somebody's saying it's going to be in here, this is tremendous amount of money. You guys would have been out of the trade already. You guys don't have to stay in that long. But, man, that would have been huge money. Let me show you why I'm saying huge money right here. To know this, right? 1,400 pips. It went 139 down, 1,392 pips in a half an hour. That's crazy big money. And so would I have got in to go back up? Nope. I'm good because you don't know, like it might keep on going. And why do I say that? Look at here, you guys. If we're just doing on support and resistance, this is when it took off right here. It was inside of here and it took off. Boom. Okay. Now you're going to get one chance, usually, maybe two, right? This is called, basically, this is the resistance. Whenever it goes out of the resistance, about 80% of the time, what does it do? It uses the resistance as a launch pad, as a support. So it went way out of the resistance, right? It hit the resistance, turned it into support, and launched back up. So sometimes you will, if you would have got in right here to go down, let's just say you got in, to go down, right? And it did this to you, you would have had to get out right here. Somewhere close to here, you would have got out because you would have been happy you're not going to lose a lot of money because it boomed out of here, right? Now, look what happened right here. Boom, boom, boom. 3 candles for an hour and a half, it went up. Okay, now everything is dead, not really moving, nothing's alive. Now you got this same situation where you're getting these big candles. What is going to happen? Well, usually what's going to happen, the same way it took off out is the same way it's going to come back in. So now you got one candle going down. This is going to be the first one, right? Because the market started right here. You can't, these right here are based off of what? This is based off the news, and this is based off of the market about to open. So everybody said it went way down. So everybody, when the market basically, before the market opened, they're saying, okay, we can make some money back right here because it went way down on the news. And we know how volatile that is. But now everybody in here is what? They're not thinking that it's going to go back up. They're basically putting their money to go down. They're saying, oh, man, there's a bad economy. The unemployment is super horrible, you know, and let's take this thing down. Let's take it down, 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 down. All right. Does anybody have any questions? Anybody have any questions or anything I can help you guys with this? I would love to answer any questions. And I think I got my earphones on. I hope nobody's talking. I just can't. Yeah, I got my earphones on. Can somebody say something, please? Just so I
can hear you.
Okay, perfect. I just want to know if I can hear you. Okay, do you guys have any questions about it? You guys want me to look at something before I leave? Got about 2 minutes.
The more you make more money when you get more pips, depending on your lot size, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Yep. And a pip is just how the market's moving. So basically a pip is based off of this number right here on the US30 where it says 0.0.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it went down $100, but it actually went down 100 or 1,000 pips on here. Yep.
I see. Okay. So now about gold. Okay, so if you read the news, we find out that the economy is not doing so great. We could expect things to go down. Okay.
On gold, if the economy's bad, then that means gold's going up. Because
gold's going up.
Yeah, gold is the opposite of our dollar.
Right.
Right. The US30 is like the dollar's the opposite of it, but it's still based off of our economy. It's based off of the biggest companies in the world, in the United States. But gold is the total opposite. When the dollar's bad, gold is up. So everybody's taking their money out of the dollar and putting it into gold because gold is a safe haven until the economy goes back up, and then they put it back into stocks and they put it back into the market. So look what happened right here. At 5:30, the news came out, right? The market started right here at 5:30. Okay. What happened? It tanked. And then it went straight back up. In a half an hour, it did all this stuff, right? And then what happened? Then it went back down because what was it trying to do? Before the market opened, everybody's putting their money on it to go back to where it was when the news occurrence happened because it's so volatile.
Right.
Okay, so then the market opened right here. And then what happened? It went straight up.
Straight up.
So we could have predicted gold today. Pretty simple. And look, now US30 is going back up. It's very volatile. It went back
I'm
up
looking
here.
at that.
And gold looks like it's going to continue to go up. Like, you know, I wouldn't get it right here. I would have got it at down here somewhere to go up, which would have been good. But US30, look, it's going back up here. What should we do? I would probably get back in right here. It's at the top. I would get back in for it to go down.
Yep. Is that my thoughts exactly? The unemployment rate is so high that would mean that people are not spending as much money. So maybe maybe other stocks aren't doing as well.
Right. Yeah, you're right. And the stocks are what? The stocks probably laid off people to try to save money. So that means they weren't doing that good. So they had to do a lot of layoffs. If for that many people to hit the market like that at the same time is not a good thing. See, gold today is up $20. This is almost unheard of, man. For gold to be $20, like, let's see. This is 604, and that is so that that's $23 right here. This big candle right here, but this is just continually going up, like we said, right? And US30 is just all the way back to where it was.
I see that. Yep.
So what will we do? What do we think is going to happen with US30? We think it's going to go back down.
It's going down. I'm looking at it. We're in the red. It's going down. Go to the right of your screen.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to be in that trade all day. You don't have to be in that trade 30 minutes.
Exactly.
That's amazing. It happens just that quick.
Fast, man. So we could have ate a couple of times. We could have already been done trading from what these two candles did, you know, but we could still be in this trade right here trying to get a little bit of scalping done. And that could have been even more money for us. Here it is right here. Look at this. The US30 is moving. Amazon's the only thing that looks good on US30.
Yep. Yep.
But even the Apple and Microsoft, let's go to Apple and let's see, because Apple is let's see, Apple, here we go. So Apple, look, is trying to fight its way up. It started right here. Remember where I told you if it ended yesterday and it started down here, it's trying to work its way back up to at least 50% of where it left off at. And what you see is that's what happened.
Exactly.
And then Amazon just took off because now Amazon, we would have known, like let's say Apple, right? Yesterday, let's say Apple released its new iPhone 17. Then we would have probably known that Apple's going up today.
Well, yeah. I was gonna
get a lot of sales.
I was gonna ask that question. Yeah, when Apple when they come out with the new iPhone, everybody's gonna be people standing around a corner waiting for the Apple store to open.
Right. And it's probably not going to make money that day, right? But probably because at the end of the day, their sales are so good, then they got to share dividends. They got to share all the money with people. So that means that they're going to report it the next day. This Amazon Prime, look, I mean, the 2 days. Let's just look at Amazon Prime for 2 days, right? It started right here. This is the 7th. Let's see where it started on the 8th. Okay, so it started right here. Right here is where it started on the 8th. Amazon Prime. Now, we would have just known Amazon's going to make money for these 2 days, big time. Look what happened. Boom. We could have just predicted from right here. It was at 182, and now it's at 187. This is like going up 3,000 pips.
Wow.
Just because of that day. You know, and Apple, look at Apple pushing his way up to go back to even. Wow. Amazon, boom. I mean, Apple, boom, boom, boom. So hopefully Apple starts going back down and we can see this thing drop, drop, drop. Right now it's acting like it's in consolidation. Even if super volatile, it's not moving really one way or the other. I mean, this is a day that we could have made so much money trading today because it's going down and back up in the same general area.
Yeah.
Right. So we like when we had that support and resistance right here, the resistance, we could have took it 1, 2 times. This is the 3rd time we would have took it. And then when it went down here, we would have took it back up. Right. But we want to be one-way traders because you don't want to get stuck with this bad boy and keep on going down.
Right.
Good question. Does anybody else have any questions? Got 2-3 more minutes. Let's look at oil. Oil's kind of playing a game. It's going up. You see that at the price tag too. But usually oil goes down right around the election. That's funny, huh? Look at how it's been going down, but now it's kind of going up a little bit. But usually around the election, you want oil to go down. So then the president, especially if there's a sitting president. Now, we got a weird situation where there's not a sitting president right now. And so, you know, it's not normal. But if you have a sitting president that's been there for 4 years, and he's trying to get reelected, it's usually like products are going to start getting cheaper. You see McDonald's got like a $5 value meal right now. It was super high the whole year. Now it's got like a little meal. And then you'll see like meals popping up at like Popeyes and stuff. It's crazy how it works. You'll see gas start going down everybody's like, "Oh, gas is going down," because the person wants to get reelected. So it's kind of weird right now because it's kind of like Pamela, if she gets elected, is like a reelection, even though it's not. Because I think this might be the first time in history where somebody just didn't try to get reelected. They won the presidency. I think I don't ever remember it during my time of living. But
no, me neither.
Yeah,
I don't know what them people doing.
Yeah, so just be careful. Might get rowdy out here this last month. But what we want to happen is what? We want this thing. The bot, this is what my guy that helped me make this bot. Like he did some kind of calculation. I don't even understand it. Like for these look at this blue line that goes up and goes down. Now he made off of some mathematical stuff, and I used to be a math teacher. I didn't understand the math, but basically when these point the same direction, you know exactly where it's gonna go. Right now, one is pointing up, one is pointing down. Like, so we don't know where this is gonna go, but let's hopefully this thing starts pointing down on the top. It's already pointing down on the bottom, and then it's gonna just start. Yeah, and how would that be? Because if this moves, it's the last four candles, right? 1, 2, 3, no, 5. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 candles. So now you can tell this is gonna dip down because this is way down here where the candle ended at. So it looks like this is gonna keep on going down. It's just breathing right now. And here it is going down again, right? I mean, the Autobot is so crazy, right? The Autobot had a trade going up, a buy and a sell right now. So I'm basically managing the Autobot right now on my phone. And I got out of the one that told it to go up. And then now I'm just in the one going down from like, it took a trade like up here. Let me show you. It only takes hour and 4-hour trades, but it took some trade. And it was like right here. It's not lit up on here right now, but it took this one. Look, it took this one going up. So basically, I just got out of this one and broke even, right? Because it hit right here before the last candle. And then there's another one that it took that's going down. I think it was this one right here. It's going down right here. So I'm like right here to go down. So I'm in big profits right now. I'm looking at my phone.
It's going down, down, and out.
Yeah. Man, look, if you guys would have just took this 15-minute trade, that's what I always trade off of. Look at this. Boom. You guys would have been making money all day today. Even if you didn't even hear me talking, you know how to use the bot, you would be good. Even if you would have took this trade right here for these 3 candles, you would have made money off of. If you would have just stayed in, right here is another one. It said it was going to sell.
It's
so
exactly
I trade the 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and in 1 hour. See, even this one right here, if you would have got in for this to go up, you had 2 candles that it went up higher than what it said. And then this one, you could have got out when the market was really moving and did good. And then if you guys can't see the whole thing, you guys have to hit this thing and say auto fit data. And that's the way that you'll be able to see everything. Look at this. The day from September 11th, Wednesday has been going up. And before that, it was going down for like 5-6 days. So this needs to go back down. It just took another sell. So the bot just took, I'm looking at the bot right now, it just took another sell. So that might be based off of this right here. It hit the EMA. Let me see. It might be right here. It just hit the EMA right here. It just took another sell. So I'm in 2 sales going down now on the Autobot. and I'm over here basically, getting in and out of trades on the Autobot. So yeah, there's no more questions. You guys good? I'll go ahead and add this to the back. I don't know why. 1 second. I'll go ahead and add it to the back. There was a little echo. So I'm going to add it to the back office, and I'll add it to YouTube and send it into the chat so you guys can check it out. We could have made a lot of money if anybody was trading with us. I'm not really giving trade advice. I'm just giving coaching. But you guys would have won a lot of money looking over my shoulder and just seeing the stuff that I did today. God bless you guys, and I will see you guys next Thursday. I think I might start doing some stuff on Tuesday also. And so we could also do stuff on Tuesday. All right, everybody's unmuted. All right, you guys, God bless. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys later. Jump on. If you didn't buy the bots yet, the indicators are getting the PAM account. Go ahead and do that. And let's keep this rolling. God bless. Goodbye.
God bless. It's good. Good.